Hello, Krzysztof Sarna, respawn.pl, with me is NAF. Hello.
Yep, what's up, man? Nice to meet you.
I will start from what an amazing match in Friday against Vitality.
Yeah.
You have been losing 2-13 and you came back, you win the extra runs, Spodek flew away, the atmosphere was unbelievable.
Yeah.
How you will comment it?
Going into the Vitality game, I remember it was, I feel like it was a very important game for us to win, I think, with how our group was, it was a hard group, especially having to beat FaZe at the very end. But yeah, going to the Vitality game, we're confident. We definitely needed to win Overpass because we knew the second map was Nuke, and our Nuke isn't like too great. But speaking of Overpass and the comeback, I don't know, we started off really, really slow. We were missing like a lot of kills, maybe a little nerves playing the first few rounds on stage. But yeah, I think after all, on CT side, we were able to, win the pistol and get some rounds going. But they were able to bring it up to 15-8. But I think by that point, we were able to read what they were doing. We were able to find like a pattern in their offense when they're playing on T side. So I think that's also what helped us, come back. And yeah, we just had really good reads, and in the end, we were able to come back, and we're pretty confident. And once we made it to overtime, I think like we're really fired up, and we knew that we could win the map.
Yesterday you lost against G2 Esports.
Yeah.
What didn't go well in your game?
I don't know. Individually, I didn't play too well, unfortunately. Maybe I wasn't as focused as I was in the other days. So individually, I didn't play too well. But I think as a team, it was pretty difficult. I just believe G2 and Heroic, I think those two teams are like the top two teams right now. I think they're on a different level in terms of their individual skill and team play. So I just think when we're playing against G2, they're a step ahead in like every aspect. So it was really hard to come back. It was really hard to play. And overall, I think G2 just played well.
Do you think that G2 is the best team right now? Because Nico and his mates didn't lose any map since half of December.
Yeah, obviously, they haven't lost a series in a long time. They're playing really well. In my opinion, I have them to win the final, in my opinion, but I think it'll be really close. I think Heroic and G2 are both two really top teams, so I think it'll go all 5 maps, and I think it'll be a brawl.
I want to also return the Blast Premier Spring groups.
Yeah.
What happened? Because you ended this tournament on 10 to 12 place. You didn't advance to Spring Finals. You must go to the Spring Showdown and looking for advance. What happened in your game?
I think coming into the Blast groups, we treated it more as like a boot camp and a place to experiment a little bit. We wanted to try bringing in Nuke into our map pool, and test it out in some games, and unfortunately it backfired. But I think with the group stages, like we had like a lot of opportunities to kind of practice and try new things in official games, because I feel like playing in official games is the best practice as well. Unfortunately, I think we didn't perform as strong as we could. I think individually we're lacking at times during that event. As you can see versus Big, like I think we got smoked by them. It wasn't even close. So yeah, I think we just weren't really there as a team too much. But at the same time, we're trying to practice and experiment with some things. But at least we have another chance with the NA Showdown.
What do you think? Which element in your game Team Liquid must improve to win the biggest tournaments?
I think right now, mentality-wise, we've been doing pretty well, and I think that's been a hard thing in Liquid, the mental fortitude and all that, but I think we've been handling it pretty well. I think it's more about just like inconsistencies, like Yakinder might be having like a good map and then Elige might not be, or like Oseal having a good map and then Yakinder might not be, or I'll be playing terrible and then everybody else will be playing good. I think we have moments individually as a team where we'd show up, but not all at the same time. I believe during the Vitality game, I think there was a lot of moments where we all stepped up when we needed to, but I think for the most part, we're still struggling to find like a consistent way for everyone to play well together, and we just need to keep going and try to find that way to, for everyone to perform.
Do you agree with the statement that the mental is the halfway of success in this game?
Oh yeah, of course. I feel like confidence is like one of the biggest things in this game. Mental fortitude is also another big thing. So I think confidence and just, honestly, at least for me, confidence is everything. I'm that player that maybe doesn't put too much time into playing. I just believe if you have a strong mindset going into the game and you just believe that you're better than anyone else, you just need to play confident, swing hard, swing fast, and just play your game. And at the end of the day, be confident.
I have also the question, how is it working with dubs?
Yeah, no, it's always fun to be with Dabs. I've known him for like 10 years now. I pretty much came into the professional scene with him back in 2013, 2014, the denial days and all that, and becoming Liquid at the start of 2015. But yeah, no, I think he's a really good coach. I think I was the one that I brought up to bring him onto the team because I just believed he always had just a great way of playing the game, and he had a different understanding. Because if you look back, with the Liquid and Energy lineups, it's like if we were to play Astralis, we could never beat Astralis. But if the Energy lineup, the Energy EG lineup was able to play Astralis more close, and they'd actually win versus Astralis. So I think the important thing is Daps has a different understanding, different mind, and we were able to beat some different teams on Liquid where he was able to beat other teams on NRG. So I think it was kind of a smart idea to kind of bring both worlds together and try to mix it together.
And the last question: what changed in your game when came Yekindar to your team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he reminds me a lot of Stewie. This is something I said in plenty of interviews, but like he's just aggressive. He's very passionate. He wants to have a lot of input on mid-rounding. He wants to watch the games and come up with a game plan with Nitro. And help him out a lot. And yeah, he just has a lot of mid-round calling, a lot of input. He always has something he wants to say and how the game should be played. And yeah, obviously he's like a lot different. He has a CIS culture in him, so the way he might say some things might be different than a lot of North Americans do. But overall, I think he's nothing but like a positive player and teammate to have, and he always is encouraging people to do better and perform better. If that's if he has to kick us in the butt a little bit, to do better, tell us to do better, But I think he's very motivational. He's very encouraging, and you can just see his work ethic. He motivates others, and yeah, he works hard. So it's good for us.
And how are you looking for upcoming ISL Pro League?
Yeah, I mean we're coming into Pro League. We're the last group, so it's not until like a month away. So I think we have some time to chill, but then at the same time, towards the end, we're gonna be able to practice more, and see what type of mistakes maybe we made here, and just keep moving forward. I think last year we had a lot of good placings besides the Rio Major. I think we had like a lot of third, fourths. We had a few second places, and again coming into here, we had another semi, third, fourth finish. So we're getting these top finishes, but we just need to keep working, and hopefully soon enough a trophy will land in our hands.
Thank you.
Thank you.